This is about to low-key be exposure therapy because my ears, they be sticking out. But I'm going to choose to believe that none of you would even have noticed that if I hadn't said it. And I just have to get used to it. Even if every time I have my hair up, I wish I got my ears pinned back. Just think, it would be helping me out a lot. But if I didn't have my ears like this, Miley wouldn't have her ears like this. So it's fine. We're both big-eared gals. That's not what this video is. This is what I got for Christmas this year. I tried to make it a bit more Christmassy in here, guys, but I am in the extension, so there is only so much that can be done. There's only so much that can be done. We're going to keep it at that. We're going to keep it at that. Hi guys, hope everyone has had a very festive, merry holiday season. I picked a terrible time to film this because the light is going to go down soon. Let me go get a lamp. 1 second again. Can we all ignore that shadow? Is that really annoying? Did I talk to you guys like this? Hold on again. It's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. That's it. We are going to leave it like that. Ugh, this is so annoying. Hi guys. Welcome to what I got for Christmas this year. Who cheered? I cheered. We all cheered. This is the most like a YouTuber I've ever felt making this video. This is a video I love to watch. I was in two minds about whether to make it for TikTok or YouTube, but I'm actually in this 12 days of Vidmas thing on YouTube, so I've decided to get here. And I feel like the go-to disclaimer for these type of videos is I'm not bragging, I'm not showing off, I'm very grateful. I am showing off, and I wish more people would show off because I like to know what everyone got for Christmas. If you're my friend and you're watching this and you haven't told me what you've got for Christmas so far, please do. I want to know. Can't figure out what's going on my face there. It looks a little bit dirty. I might have to wash it. If you're my friend and you haven't told me yet what you got for Christmas, please do. So what you're doing, pause this video, message me right now what you got for Christmas. Thank you. I'm so happy for you. I hope you enjoyed. I'm now going to tell you what I got for Christmas. I've just looked around me at everything and I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. I have bundled up a lot of my stuff into this big bag. Let me very quickly try and put some sense of order to everything. I think I've got everything that was in my stocking sorted out first, so we're going to start with that. And obviously my stocking is done by Mrs. Claus in my case. She's very good and hits the nail on the head. I think she must collaborate quite well with my mum because she gets me some good things in my stocking. My stocking isn't for little tidbits, it's just anything that will fit in my stocking. And yeah, she treated me nicely this year. So start off with food. In my stocking I got these twirl bites, got some winter mint crisp dairy milk, some Kinder cards, and some crunchy rocks. I pulled these out of my stocking. My brother says, why did Victoria get all the good stuff? As if I pulled out AirPods. Crunchy rocks. So it's good to know that those are his favourite. Sorry, I have them. I got two shower gels from Lush. These are both my favourites. This is limited edition and you can only get it at Christmas, and I did go into town on the Boxing Day sales and I was not thinking about the Lush Boxing Day sale, otherwise I would have gone and bought enough of this to do me year round because 50% off on Boxing Day. I was silly and I was enjoying the moment with my family and friends and loved ones, and I shouldn't have been. I should have been thinking about the bargains I could have been picking up. So I have one of these and hopefully it lasts me a long time. And then year round they do this sticky dates scent and it smells incredible. It smells like dates, therefore it smells like caramel. It smells so good. They also have a body lotion of this and I think I'm going to have to get it at some point. But no time soon because I need to use all the products up before I buy any more. I'm in my frugal chic era, guys, and if you see me spending money, it hit me over the head. Also in my stocking, I got two Charlotte Tilbury bits. I got the Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand. In my Space NK advent calendar, I got the Pillow Talk one. Loved it. Mom watched me do that Vlogmas episode and was like, oh, that's crazy, you might get one of those for Christmas. So her and Mrs. Claus clearly have been communicating. I also got a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is a really good setting spray. It's the one I use, but I think it's just because I always have it. However, I also got the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray for my advent calendar, and I will be putting that one into rotation and then probably going back to this one. So very thankful for both of those really good presents. I also got my shampoo and conditioner in my stocking, and this one, so I asked for this because I live with my family and the place I would leave my bath and body products is the bathroom. However, my dad and brother just tend to use whatever is there and they don't realise that by using my shampoo and conditioner, they're setting me back 50 quid. So I might have kicked up a fuss one day about everyone using my shampoo and conditioner, and was very happy to receive some replacements. And you know what, guys? I wouldn't normally be like a ride or die for a shampoo and conditioner. Since I've made the switch to using this one, I get compliments on my hair from people I would not even get compliments from in general. So obviously there's my loved ones, etc. and so forth. I've been in the shop and someone said, your hair looks really soft, really shiny. And since I switched to these, I notice a real difference in my hair. I bleach the bottom layer of my hair. I have my hair in braids, so you maybe can't see the blonde, but I bleach parts of my hair. And since I've started using this shampoo and conditioner, it has made my bleached hair feel like my natural hair. So unfortunately, I love it because it's expensive. Thank you, Mrs. Claus. I also got 2 bath bombs from Lush. I think these are both in their Christmas line. Got this little one with the blue stars. If I can figure out what that smells like, I'll let you know. And I got this one, which I think is called Snowdrift. I'll let you know what that smells like too. That is everything that was in my stocking. An incredible stocking. We really started as we meant to go on because the rest of my presents were incredible too. Went downstairs to get my presents from my mum, and she, for Christmas this year, my brother specifically asked for a new bed because he wants a king size bed because he apparently has no room for him and the dogs in his double bed. I somehow managed to make it work, but he wants a king size bed. And I think mum just really ran with the bedding thing because she got me some new bedding, and this little leopard print, but it's also brushed cotton, and I love cozy bedding. So I also do like cool sheets, don't get me wrong, because sometimes it do be warm, but in the dead of winter it's not. So I got this snuggly bedding, and I got some pillowcases to match, and these are the heat tech ones, so I think they are meant to stay cool. They're cotton. Love. And then while we're on the bedding topic, I got these pajamas, and they're from Rhode Island, so I might just find a picture of them if I can and include that here. But I got these pajamas because I also asked for this dressing gown for Christmas. And if you have TikTok, you've probably seen this dressing gown. It's the threadbare pink and green dressing gown. I asked for it for Christmas, specifically from my mum. So a week later, whenever it sold out, I was like, happy days, doesn't matter because my mum has already sorted that for me. And then she saw that it sold out and she had not sorted it for me. So there was a whole hullabaloo about this dressing gown. We ordered smalls, we ordered mediums. We finally got our hands on a large to order. We returned the ones we didn't need. Whole kerfuffle. Was not proud of it. For the dressing gown to arrive though, and it's really soft and really snuggly. And I've basically not had it off me since Christmas. So it's either been on me or around me, and yeah, it's lovely. I love it. But then these were the original Christmas jammies I had asked for, and they are from M&S, and they're like a black and white gingham with some red detailing, and they don't look very festive until you see the top, which is also a button down, and then on the pocket here it says merry and bright. I love it a lot. It was part of their Christmas line, and on my Sparks card I had 20% off pajamas, so use that to my advantage as well, and I got those. I don't have a lot of matching pajama sets, and that's why as well in December I bought myself that fleecy one from Sainsbury's with the pink and the red mulled wine ones, because I'm really in my pajama era. Sometimes there's nothing better. I thought that was a spider, it was a star. Normally I would come home and get changed into just like comfies, like a tracksuit, but actually nothing feels better than getting into your gym jams and see when they match. That's the type of vibe I'm on right now. So I got those, and then also from M&S I got this jumper. So it's actually brown. I'm not sure if it's going to show up the true color. Oh yeah, that's adjusted quite well. And it's got this really light pink detailing. I'm hoping you can see this coloring, but it's basically brown and then a really light creamy pink piping around it, and it's gorgeous. It's so comfy. It's basically what I've been wearing every day that I've left the house since Christmas. And sometimes when I get presents like this, actually, and the next one, hold on, let me show you what else I got. I got a Vogue edition, but specifically the one that comes with the 2026 diary, which is really cute, really thoughtful. Saw it on TikTok, went to go and buy it, couldn't find it anywhere. It was like, oh, it's not meant to be. Whenever I get presents like this, it's very much giving someone cooked here. I instantly think my mom has another 29-year-old daughter with the mind of a 22-year-old, because I don't understand how she has her finger on the pulse sometimes, especially after years for not really having her finger on the pulse. She very much has it on the pulse now, but she did let me know that her friend Scarlett in work is the reason I ended up with these presents, because she was giving some good advice to my mom. I very much appreciated it. Those were great presents. I love that jumper. Usually my mum can't buy me clothes because our taste is so different, but I think after the 29 years we're on the same wavelength now. This is actually from my stocking. I got a pair of Adidas socks, which is good, and my brother got the same pair in black because he complains that someone steals his socks everyday in life. I got this Adidas pullover. That's not part of it. Yeah, it's like embroidered, which is nice. That looks comfy. I really like high neck things like these. I said to my friend Nadine, and that really ties in with these pajamas as well, I asked her if an outfit I bought was cute or if it was Amish, and she said I think it might be Amish, but your taste I just think is Amish and you really suit it. And it's true. I love looking modest. I don't know if I'm like meant to be a Mormon in another life, but I love a high neck. I love a low hemline. I love looking as if I'm trying to be modest. Also got these leggings from Adidas, and they feel really nice actually. I got that little Adidas set, which is really nice. Also for my mum, she got me 2 coats this year, and I love both of them so much. Every time I leave the house, I make the very difficult decision of which one I should wear, and I will say this first one has been winning. I'm going to include this TikTok I made of me wearing it because I'm in love with it. She got me the Damson Matter Lou Sharproof raincoat. I have that little phrase memorized because I've been searching it on Vinted. I've been searching it on the Damson Matter website whenever it was out of stock and it wasn't listed anymore. I've been searching for it everywhere. I told my boyfriend to turn on notifications for it. I told my mum to turn on notifications for it. I turned on notifications for it myself. It's an oversized fit, so I didn't even know what size to order. I didn't think it was going to come back in stock. They had organised for a pre-order bunch to be sold. I missed that as well because I just thought I had more time and I did not. I just have the best friends and family in the world because between them I ended up with 2, and thankfully found out about it before Christmas. So my mum and my boyfriend both ended up ordering me the coat, and my boyfriend was able to return his because he got his in what my true size probably would be, but because it's oversized I had to go with mum's size. Whole hullabaloo over me getting this coat. When it got here I tried it on, and then mum packaged it for Christmas. I was still so excited opening it again. I'm so happy to own it. I feel so lucky to have it. I'm so grateful. And then this is the second coat my mum got me, and I wore this one on Christmas Day visiting my family. So it's also had its moment in the sun and I love it. It's got this tan corduroy collar, and then it's a really long do you remember what I said about me loving to look modest? Long denim coat. It's got really nice pockets. It just flows really nicely. It's responsibly sourced cotton from M&S as well. And this one came to be because me and mum were out shopping whenever one of us had 20% off coats on our Sparks card. So that Sparks card's really doing its job, to be fair, on getting sales, but I love it. My dad actually found out I asked for a coat for Christmas, and he said I was the last person on this earth that should be asking for a coat for Christmas. But we all need to have our hobbies, our passions in life. Mine are coats. I love a good coat. Another gift my mum got me. If you know my mum, you know she has a penchant. She's a fiend for a Bath and Body Works candle, and she got me one in Japanese cherry blossom because me and Chris and possibly Macaulay and maybe her are planning to go to Japan this year, so this coming year, not 2025, not in 2 days time. But she said she got me that so whenever I look at it I remember I'm supposed to be planning for Japan. I'm probably supposed to be saving for Japan as well. You would not know it with the way I am acting. That's a really lovely present as well. I didn't include this in my Christmas Day vlog, which should be up as well, so hopefully you've watched that. But me and mum had a tiff at one point during the day. It's not Christmas if you don't have a tiff with your family. It was short-lived, thankfully, but my brother was there to try and diffuse it between us. And one of the points was, I'd give Victoria her Bath and Body Works, her candle, tell her the whole story of why you got it, and so she had to be like, I got you this because you want to go to Japan someday. But obviously it was very thoughtful. It was just quite funny the way the story got told, and then she told it to me for real whenever we were out of our tiff because it was short-lived. And then an insane present from my mum. She got me the 12 days of Christmas. Is it still called an advent calendar if it's past advent? She got me 12 days of Scentmas, I guess, in an advent calendar from Space NK, and I again so shocked to open this. I didn't even know it was still being sold on the Space NK website. I've opened one already, and it was the Malin Goods strawberry eau de parfum, and it does not smell. I said to mum that it was strawberry and she didn't want to smell it, and I said no, smell it. It doesn't smell like strawberry at all. I don't know what it smells like, but it's incredible. Oh. I'll maybe look up the notes and let you guys know, but it's such a gorgeous fragrance. And I have signature fragrances, but I forget to wear my perfume. So this is really nice because it's giving me an incentive to use up my perfumes. I think that's why I don't really wear them that often, because I'm scared I'm going to run out and they're really expensive to repurchase. But now I have 12 perfumes sitting waiting for me to use. So that's day one in that calendar. And if you're looking for like a fresh Glorious perfume. You should smell that. Melon and Guts one. I need to close it like that so none of the box is falling. But that was probably my second most exciting present from mum. You know what, that's not even true. I don't think I could rate them. Mum did so well this year and I really am so spoiled. It's disgusting how spoiled I am. She got me another Charlotte Tilbury kit. I really went on my Charlotte Tilbury hype because they're cruelty free. So always has a spot in my makeup bag. Magic Cream Moisturiser. It has the Pillow Talk lipstick. It has the Pink Gasm Beauty Light wand and a lip gloss. Also in Pillow Talk I think. Really lovely. Very happy with all that. And then the PS, you know what, it's not even the PS dos Resistance because mum blew it out of the water with 2 more gifts. So she also got me a coffee machine, and from the ages of 17 until 27 maybe, I do think I got to 10 years, I was a barista as my part-time job. I did it all through uni, I did it all through my A-levels, I did it after uni clearly, and eventually went to work in other areas of retail. But I remember whenever I made the transition away from working in a coffee shop, I was really sad because I just thought I wouldn't be a barista anymore. Obviously our wants in life evolve and I did get over it. This is something I've really missed. There's something so nice about making a bean to cup coffee, and she got me a coffee machine. I wasn't expecting it. I was completely blown away. I've set it up, and so I'm going to include some of the clips from me setting up here and you guys can see it, I guess.
Back into place. Now grab this guy called the portafilter, which comes.
Stay. You guys are going to get me a hygiene rating of 1.
And M+. Place a large cup underneath and press the dial.
You need 4 of them?
No, I know, she's absolutely wild, but I love it. No one in my house, I think, has ever wanted more coffee than when they've seen me get this coffee machine, because everyone's putting in their orders in rightly. But I love it. I'm so pleased with it. We went and got syrups, and Chris has been making hazelnut lattes for himself. I've been making vanilla ones. So good. Such a good gift. Incredible gift. Wouldn't have even bought it for myself, so never expected anyone to buy it for me. Just so exciting. And then the last gift, I think, from my mum, forgive me if I forget anything, I will be right back to loop it in. Her big gift to both me, Macaulay and Chris and herself, I guess, is that we're all going on a trip to America in the new year. We did the same trip or similar last year, and we've just added on some different destinations to go to, so that's really exciting. And more than I deserve, more than I should ask for, more than I would ever ask for. I also want to say that my mum just loves experiences. She herself loves a holiday, and she gets on so well with Chris. We get on better now as well, and I think her and my brother have just come back for a trip themselves. And even in the lead up to that, we were kind of talking. It was like money can never buy you more time, and it's so nice to spend time, have these experiences with the people in your life that you love, and yada yada yada. She booked this insane holiday, so that's where we stand with that. She is just incredible, and there are no words that can sum up how lucky I am to have her as a mum, or that she's so generous. So you guys are just going to have to thank them all for me, because everything you're thinking, I already know. I already believe. I already think. She's insane, but I love her so much. There is no one like her. Moving on to gifts from my brother. I will say this, every year for maybe the past 3 Christmases, I have asked for a sewing machine. No one in this house will get me a sewing machine because they think I won't use it. And they might be right, but give me the chance. Give me the chance to try. So this year again, I said a sewing machine. And when he asked for other ideas, I said a flight to Japan. Or I said a new camera, retailing at about £1,500. I was really trying to deal him some extremes so that I would just get the sewing machine. Anyway, 1 more year on, not got a sewing machine. But he pulled it out of the bag with what he did get me. The first gift he got me was a packet of peanut M&Ms. They are my favourite chocolate, sweet chocolate. And I finished them already because they're my favourite. So that was gift number 1. Gift number 2 that I did ask for, as in, if you aren't willing to get me a sewing machine, please get me these. And it was a pair of the mini interchangeable needle sets, because I would really like to knit myself a jumper or something with sleeves basically in this new year. And I've heard mini needles make that a lot easier because it doesn't pull up the sleeves, and I don't really know. This is an all the gear no idea gift because I don't even know what I would do with these yet. All I know is I should probably have them in my knitting kit. So he got me these little ones. I researched brands, and I know those, like, is it Kia Go needles are like the bougiest and the best, but I didn't want to lean that heavy into all the gear, no idea. I didn't get those, but I saw a good few TikToks talking about this kit specifically. It's called the denim kit. This is the first time I'm opening it. I haven't actually looked at it myself, so this is exciting. Oh, cute. Yeah. No way the needles are in this. Oh, they're so small. I'm in it with that. I don't know how I'm knitting with that, but I'm excited to learn. Very, very cool. So happy with that gift. And probably isn't something I ever would have bought myself because I have interchangeable needles. They're just not that small. If you see me struggling with a sleeve, skill issue because I have all the gear. So he got me those. And this was on the list of things that he could get me if he was stuck for ideas. I did not expect him to get me multiple of these gifts. He got me some... I'm stupid, I should be using these now. He got me some wireless mics for when I film my TikToks and I'm out and about, because I think in every single TikTok I film outside, I literally say, I need to buy some of those mini mics, and he bought me some, which was really, really nice, really good gift. And as well, it's nice to get a gift like that because your family and friends could very much think it's really weird that you're filming yourself all the time, and I feel like that kind of encourages it in a roundabout way. So I love that gift. And then the last gift he got me, yeah guys, because we're not done, he got me a walking pad. And this all started because about a month ago I saw a girl selling a walking pad on Instagram and I was going to buy it from her. I knew her obviously, and I asked my mom if I should get it. She was like, do whatever you want. I asked Macaulay if I should get it or if he would use it if I got it, because I didn't want to buy a gift like that just for me in case I didn't use it, and he said probably not, but go ahead anyway. Someone else ended up getting to the walking pad before I did, so I didn't buy it, and I was like, okay, that's that. And bless him, he ended up buying me a walking pad. And as well, usually he's really struggling with gift ideas because he had asked me what I wanted, so I didn't think he had an idea at all, but clearly he did, and once again smashed it out of the park. So I got a walking pad from him. It's not set up yet because after setting up the coffee machine, that was enough for the week, so I'm hoping to set it up soon and then I'll get to stomping without fear of being on the street. That was everything from Macaulay, and obviously, like I said, far too much, fully spoiled. Don't know what else to say that isn't already obvious at this point. There's a really good segue into Chris's presents to me now, so I might do that, but very quickly I want to mention my aunt and my uncle also got me a £50 voucher, me and Chris kind of, a £50 voucher for a restaurant in Belfast, which was obviously really kind of them, and if there's one thing me and Chris love doing, it's going out and eating, so very, very excited for that too. Let me try and find Chris's present in amongst all this. Okay, so the segue into Chris and linking Chris and Macaulay is when Chris returned the Damson Matter coat he ordered, he was in a tiz about what to buy me instead. So I had said if someone wanted to get me a Curry's voucher, I would really appreciate it because I'm thinking of upgrading my camera at some point or getting a film simulation camera at some point. So I think he was maybe on Curry's looking at cameras, seeing how much they were, maybe to see if he was going to get me a gift card, etc, so forth. And then underneath them he said, like, most people that buy this usually buy this, and it was a set of Rode mics. These are great because they're compatible with cameras and not just iPhone. He had no business spending that much money. We didn't set a budget, but we set a budget, like don't go insane, and he went insane, so that was good. Obviously very thankful, but just feeling really spoiled and also really encouraged to making more videos, hence you guys are getting more videos. And then speaking of things that are expensive for the sake of being expensive, he got me 2 special edition books. So The Wicked King by Holly Black is one of my favourite books, and he got me this gorgeous special edition of it. I think it's, yeah, I feel like there's like velvet and stuff involved in this binding. It's just a really, really lovely edition. And he also got me the special edition of Red Rising. I haven't even opened this yet because I had a look through my friend Matthew's edition of this because he got it for his birthday and it's so stunning. I don't even want to open mine, but I obviously will at some point. For the back it says, my love, remember the cries when winter died for spring skies. I am so excited. I'm excited to open this one, and if I reread, I don't know if I ever should reread this one, but the illustrations and everything are just so stunning. And then last year Chris got me the picture edition of The Hunger Games, and this year he got me the picture illustrated edition of Catching Fire. So it looks like naked. Stunning. Plutarch showing Katniss that it's midnight. It's midnight. The Seneca Crane dummy. I think these editions are stunning. The illustrator does such a good job because I think it would be so easy to lean into the movie tie-ins to make everything really cohesive, but there's still so many differences. Like, that's Finnick right there, but it's not Sam Claflin. Ada and Katniss watching the games. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy to have it. And I also think these are a really lovely book to have whenever my nieces are a bit older and maybe able to read these books. It'd be really nice to read them with them, like those versions, because the photos just make it so much nicer. What's wrong? Miley and I just had their lunch. Come here, what's wrong? Oh, hello, gorgie. Hello, gorgeous. And oh yeah, then he got me these, guys. I've wanted these for a long time, and I was pointing them out. I would point them out to him and I would say someday I'll buy them, but not right now. I have too many of these adjacents. He got me the church quad books from Doc Martin with the yellow stitching. This is what they look like from the top. I think they're stunning. I love that they're not a fully high on your leg boot, but they also have the platform. I love the yellow stitching. I think it's stunning. I wore them on one dog walk and then I got a cut on the back of my foot, so they do need properly broken in, but I love them so much. I was so shocked to get them. I had no intention of asking for these, but I'm so happy I own them. I love them. I have so many pairs of Doc Martens. My mom actually said, because she would usually get me a pair, she said, I'm not doing it anymore because you don't wear the ones you have. These days, I only have 2 feet. And so, oh, I look at them and I'm like, they're beautiful. So he did really well because I didn't ask for them, and he used his noggin. Like, let's commend him for that. And then for a family present, he got Wavelength to bring over for a Christmas Day night game for us all to play, which was really nice. Him and Macaulay were in a team and me and Mum were in a team, and it went well. That was fun too. And then Chris adjacent presents I got. So from his nanny, I got a little Dove Awaken body care set and some 3 mirror candles, which also really love a candle. And I can smell these through the packaging. They're really nice. A Dream Christmas Silent Night Warm and Cozy. I was actually going to say they smell Christmassy. Those are lovely, really lovely. And then his mum got me this cushion that says Victoria's Reading Pillow and into the bookstore I go to lose my mind and find my soul. I just thought that was really cute. And low-key, anytime I'm sitting anywhere, I love... I should have been using this for this whole filming thing. I should have been using this pillow for this whole filming experience because that feels so much comfier than whatever the flip I was doing. She also got me this little cup, which is a set of books that are stacked together, which is also really nice. I should have made a coffee in one of these, but I really don't want to risk breaking it because I think it's gorgeous. So I also got that little mug. His mum and his dad also got me a Waterstones gift card, which links in really well to what his sister got me, which was a Waterstones gift card, and this little gift set of Laneige lip products. I'm actually going to use one right now. My lips have been dry this whole video and I never thought to use one. Look how mini and cute they are. That's nice. This set already has a pair missing, but they were this burgundy colour with this cream piping around it, and then these are obviously more like athletic versions. He got me these really cozy ones that I think will be really nice with my new dogs. So excellent gifts all around. And then my Waterstones haul that I use their gift voucher on. I got myself a calendar because I usually get one for Christmas, but then no one got me one this year, and I love a calendar. I just like having one in my room. And this one is A Cat's and Dog's Life. So it's little comics, funny comics featuring cats and dogs. Oh, on one side is a cat drawing, on the other side is dog drawing. I've just realised there's 2 per month. So on January, you can either have this cat being an overlord, or you can see this dog accomplishing a lot. That's really cute. Me buying it, didn't even realise. I also got 3 books. I'm basically putting myself on a book buying ban in 2026. I'm going to have a separate video talking about that and maybe all of my bookish intentions for this next year. This was one I wanted to make sure I read. It's called One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This. It's a non-fiction history book that is an urgent and necessary reckoning about what it means to live in the West today. As an immigrant, Omar El-Akkad believed the West offered freedom and justice for all. Over the past 20 years, he reported on the various wars on terror, Ferguson, climate change, Black Lives Matter protests, and more. He has won multiple awards for his journalism and his fiction, and now watching the unmitigated slaughter in Gaza, he has come to the conclusion that much of what the West promises is a lie. This is a book for those that are tired of moral emptiness. This is a book for everyone who wants something better. I think it's going to be a hard hitter. Sorry, this is what it looks like naked. I think it's going to be a hard hitter. I've seen it recommended by a couple of readers that I follow, stand for similar things that I stand for, so I thought it would be a really good book to pick up in 2026. It's a heavy one, but it's one I will be reading in 2026. I got 2 Ronan Hessian books. I came across Ronan Hessian whenever I was actually following the Irish Book Week prompts, and one of them I think is now a series. It's called Leonard and Hungry Paul, and then I've also got Ghost Mountain. So Leonard and Hungry Paul are two quiet friends who see the world differently. They use humour, board games and silence to steer their way through the maelstrom that is the 21st century. It is the story of two friends trying to find their place in the world. It is about those uncelebrated people who have the ability to change the world, not by effort or force, but through their appreciation of all that is special and overlooked in life. I thought that was a great sounding book to start the year off with. And then the Ghost Mountain, I think is completely different entirely. I almost think this book is about a mountain that just appears one day, and I don't have a blurb to read you guys. I can read you some of the first page because it's very short, but it says, "It was, in the ordinary sense of the word, a mountain. Emerging from the surrounding unfamous landscape, it was higher than all around it, though not very high. When the time came to give it a name, it would be called Ghost Mountain because of the hollows seen in it. Ghost Mountain had no mind, it did not describe itself, it had no self or self-view. Ghost Mountain was Ghost Mountain. All we know is that it appeared yesterday." So I'm really excited for that one too, and those are glorious books. So thank you very much, Colin, Michelle and Ali. And I think that is everything I got for Christmas, not including my book club Secret Santa, where I got The God Among the Woods from my friend Lauren, and I also got a really lovely book sleeve, and that was just such a good present as well, so I'm so happy about that. And my Secret Santa gift from my friends was my friend Matthew, fellow special edition of Red Rising owner. He got me the special edition of Sunrise on the Reaping, and just feel so lucky and so blessed. Chris has been staying for the past couple of days, and I think I must look very quizzical because he keeps asking me what I'm thinking, and all I'm thinking is how lucky and grateful I am this holiday season. And it's been so lovely to spend so much time with my family, and I actually always get like this with presents. Whenever I deep it too much, I start to feel really undeserving, but at the same time, so grateful for everything I've received. So I think that's an excellent place to end it. If I remember anything that I forgot to say about, I will let you guys know. But for now, that's everything I got for Christmas. And once again, if you're one of my friends and you haven't told me what you got for Christmas, please, I urge you, do so now. And if you see me spending any money in the near future, cut my card up, take it out of my hands. Unless it's for like petrol or something, I guess, that I need. We're getting away with ourselves. Bye guys, see you maybe tomorrow for another video. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.